Attention, attention. IPOB One Family. This announcement is for those outside of the USA that wish to donate to the Eastern Security Network Fund that is based in the United States. Because of the fees that donators have to pay the bank when sending wires, we recommend that if you're sending less than $250, that you donate through the IPOB USA website. It's fast, simple, and less expensive for you. Go to our website, www.ipobinusa.org/donate. That is www.ipobinusa.org/donate and make your contribution. When it comes to keeping our people safe, every bit counts. After all, the security of our communities is our responsibility. Let's make this happen together.
Yeah, Mr. Bella once again. Wisdom, heal it, come on. Say Biafra will not last forever. They say IPOB no go stand. What did they know? What do they know? What do they see? What do they see? If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. No, no, no. Biafra will live forever. Oh yeah. 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 Biafra will live forever. Biafra will live forever, yeah. Biafra will live forever, yeah. Ogerugo manige tetanura. The lovers of Biafra. This is the time we need to come together and fight for what is belong to us. Ogerugo maniga bandizu, what make us a giant of Africa. Adapo chinti na hesugo. Mbogeru ni sina nyama kweno. Hello Lisa Binigwe, out of his wisdom, giving us somebody like nnamdi for this our race mission. Biafra will not last forever. They say IPOB no go stand. What did they know? What do they know? What do they see? If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. Oh no, see you joke our hero how the fighting never stop. Nnamdi cannot but no one will stop. They cannot stop. Biafra will live forever. Believe me now.
But independence for Nigeria as a corporate entity is not enough. The peoples of Nigeria must at the same time be guaranteed their freedom. We must ensure that in an independent Nigeria, individual citizens throughout the land enjoy liberty, human dignity, and equality under the law. There must be one Nigeria with one constitution and one law for all. Let us therefore, Mr. Chairman, sir, close our ears to the Council of Despair, which says that we cannot here at this conference agree on a constitution.
evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to the program. Welcome to this live broadcast. You are watching live and direct on N. Live and direct on other social media platform. Who knows? We may even be live on Twitter. I need to check if we are live on Twitter. I'm not sure. We need to check. Are we live on Twitter? No, we are not live on Twitter. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Welcome to this broadcast, 23rd day of September 2021. And as you are watching me, I am watching myself from our app. You know, it is a very good gadget. I'm watching from the app as well. Our app is working. Remember, I'm going to post the link. Once we get to 2,000 subscribers on that Telegram channel, once you get to 2,000, I will post the app link, you download it, and you test it. The app is working perfectly well with me, and I have been enjoying it, and the program is coming from here. All right. Okay. Today, I have come to do the following. I have come to advocate for a continuation of the weekly sit at home. Okay? I have come to continue to encourage you, Biafrans, to continue to sit at home on these Mondays. And like I have always said, and another one day should be added to it so that we tie the knot. Why I am advocating for this sit at home is to make sure we put the necessary pressure on the government and the leaders of the Southeast. Very, very important. We need to continue. You see, let me tell you, if this sit at home is not working, they will never talk. If this sit at home is not working, they will never talk. You will not see them worried. You see, I want to tell you something. The leaders, they never cared. No. They never. If you doubt me, I'm going to show you something now. The leaders in Biafra land don't care. So anytime you see them coming to tell you, we need to stop the sit at home, know that you get them. So why do we stop it? We must not stop it. We said it is cash and carry. Cash and carry. Cash and carry. You have been selling in credit. You have been selling in credit. Every year you sell in credit. Every time something happens, you sell in credit. When you protest, they kill you. When you don't protest, they kill you. Every time is credit. Now, they cannot kill you again. They can't kill you. You know what they want to do? They are using certain people among us against the whole thing. And we must resist it. We must resist it. This time around, they are not coming to threaten you with AK-47. No. They have come with money and promise. And that is credit. We can't sell in credit. Our demand, you see, we must learn to stand on our ground. It is very important. Very, very important. We must learn to stand on our ground. Anytime when we continue to confirm your language, enabling dictation, not now. I don't want to microphone to do that. So we must learn to stand our ground. It's very important in life. Anything you do in this life, if you are somebody that are being pushed around, that anything you do, they push you around and they agree, you can never make headway. You can never make progress in life. Okay? you will become like a Malu. Any place they push you, you go. So when we stand on our ground, first of all, what is the reason why we are sitting at home? What is the reason? What did we say before we sit at home? Have you all forgotten? Why did we sit at home in the first place? The reason why we sit at home, I believe you understand. The reason why you sit at home was because Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, and since he was kidnapped, you didn't see him, right? You didn't see him. You have not seen Nnamdi Kanu. Have you seen him? You didn't see him. We understand that our lawyers are seeing him. Yes, we agree. But you have not seen him. Okay? Apart from that, he was tortured. Apart from that, he was tortured. He's being treated like the world's most wanted criminal. And he's not a criminal. Okay? Even the American most wanted man, Osama bin Laden, have never been treated this way. So, and that was the reason why you say, no, how can we be in this same country where Nnamdi Kanu, they went to Kenya to kidnap him, torture him for 8 days, brought him to Nigeria, while criminals, while terrorists like Gumi and co are, gallivanting, conducting a press conference, issuing threats to other Christians, issuing threats to other Nigerians, and all, and nothing is happening to them. So you were angry. You said that, okay, for that reason, you will continue to sit at home. And our leader gave order. Our leader gave order, say, I suspend sit at home. You said no. You said no. You said no. My leader, I cannot suspend this sit at home because I have not seen you. I cannot suspend this sit at home because you have been treated in the most dehumanizing way. I cannot stop. I want to continue to sit at home until they hear my cry. At least, if I come now to carry flag to protest in Abuja, they're going to kill me. So I will be bringing 1 or 2 days in a week to protest for you, my leader, until you come out. My brother, is not a crime. It is not disobedience. It is love. So why are you going to back down now? Why? Is it not the same Nigeria we know? Are we talking about another Nigeria? Huh? Why are you going to allow the politicians to deceive you and tell you that they are going to give you on credit? You are giving them your demand on credit. Why? Why should you give your demand on credit? Why should you give your right to civil disobedience on credit? Why are you going to abdicate your position, your right, everything on credit? Why? What if they don't pay? You have been used. And let me tell you, what they are trying to do is to demoralize you, to make sure they chase away the spirit of Biafra that has possessed you. And once that spirit is out, we know what Nigeria is. Before it can come back to you, it will be tip that can come. It happened during the answers. Nobody ever believed that with the momentum the answers gathered, that Nigerians will back down. Irrespective of the AK-47 that was coming to them, bullets that was coming to them. Some people were collecting bullets and all that. People were killed. Nobody believed that with the spirit of answers that Nigeria will suppress it. But they did. They did. Now they have come again. They tell you, we are going to use political process. And then, our leader suspended it. And then you said no. So you have not achieved why you embarked on every week sit at home. You have not achieved it. You have not achieved it. You are yet to achieve that every week sit at home, the demand. We didn't achieve it. So why would you all of a sudden you give up? Because somebody say he's going to listen, he's going to address what your concern. It has never worked in Nigeria. Nigeria has been a scam. Nigeria has always, indulged in scam, and the politicians are only interested in suppressing and, demoralizing you, that moment. Immediately they succeed, you will never hear from them. Immediately they succeed in making you to come out now every Monday, you will forget about our leader. You will forget about our leader. And that will be the biggest sacrilege. Arrow. It will be the biggest sacrilege for us not to continue every week sit at home until further notice. Now let me tell you what is going to happen if they succeed in making Biafra resume work on Monday. My brother, the spirit is gone. The spirit, we know all these things. The spirit is gone. It is going to be the biggest mistake. Go and mark today's date, and I wish and I pray it never can happen, because I don't want to. What am I going to gain by being vindicated? What? What am I going to gain? By now that, okay, at the end of the night, the sit at home, stop. And then people are coming every Monday, people are going out every week, and then at the end of the day, and then something will begin to happen. You will say, oh, Samanepa said it too. Samanepa said it, but nobody listened. Now he has been vindicated. What am I going to gain for being vindicated? I don't want to be vindicated. I don't want to be vindicated. I rather want the thing that is working to continue to work than just getting a upload of being vindicated. I am not in this trouble for jamboree. I am not in this. I want to be pressing red button until Nigeria is reduced to zero. If I know what I will do today to destroy Nigeria this night, I will press the button. So why are we wasting time? Let us sink this ship once and for all. Why are we wasting time? The only thing that will bring our leader out now is how serious we are, how consistent we are, how resolute we are. That we should be able to demonstrate that they cannot push us around. That is the only thing that will bring us. I am telling you the fact. We need to demonstrate that we cannot be pushed around. Collective interest. But now, when they have succeeded in pushing you around, they will continue to manipulate you and push you around. So you have to come back, go back to the drawing board. Go back to the drawing board. Is it how we normally do it? Do we always take back and retract and abandon what we are fighting for? No. Do we usually give up? No. If you give up, you will continue to give up. You will continue to give up. Consistency. Nnamdi Kanu have preached this thing and preached it for many years. Consistency. Do you know the meaning of consistency? Do you know the meaning of consistency? Consistency is that if you follow Nnamdi Kanu and believe that he is going to lead us to Biafra, you must be very consistent. You must follow the consistency approach. Consistency means that when you say you are sitting at home until Nnamdi Kanu is released, you don't change. Don't come tomorrow and say, okay, now I have listened because you promised me that you are going to release Nnamdi Kanu, so I'm going to stop sitting at home. You are not consistent. Consistency is the key. So if you stop the sit at home that you voluntarily started, my brother, you have fallen out of the line. Oh, you don't fuck up. You don't fuck up. That means you are not consistent. And when you are not consistent, you are not following the teaching of Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu say consistency is the key. If you sit at home today and I cancel it tomorrow. Is that consistency? No. If you sit at home last week and cancel it this week, is that consistency? No. But when you sit at home last week, this week, next week, upper week, consistency, they will know how serious you are. It is just like, let me tell you, it is just like tomorrow you are fighting for Biafra, and then next tomorrow you are fighting for election in Anambra. They never take you serious. They don't take you serious. Tomorrow you say, oh, there is no election in Biafra land. Or last year. There is no election in Biafra land. There is no election in Biafra land. We cannot have election in Biafra land. And then all of a sudden, they come to tell you, if we don't have election in Biafra land, they are going to bring their man to impose it on us. They are going to impose it on us. And once you fall into this kind of narrative and threat, they are going to impose it on us, you are gone. They have been able to break you. They want to break you down. And the only way to break you down is to make you not to be consistent. Not to be consistent. You can't be consistent if you allow politicians to manipulate you. Never. And once that consistency is not there, my brother, you are wasting your time. You are having fun. You are having fun in the struggle. You are not serious. You are not serious. You can't shout no election in Anambra yesterday and then today, okay, let us have election. Because if we don't have election, they are going to impose something. It's a lie. It's a lie. Let me tell you, I have been saying this thing. They will not impose anybody. If there is no election in Anambra, they will not impose anybody. They will not. We need to give them work. We need to give them. You see, I know they want to destroy everything. They want to destroy Biafra land and all this. I have a different opinion. The different opinion is that if you believe that consistency is the key, why do you deviate after saying no election in Anambra? After saying no election in Biafra land? Are you still doing what you preach? Are you still doing what you preach? You have been preaching consistency. Consistency. We believe in consistency. Is that consistency? You can't even maintain your own principle. Your own principle. You can't maintain it. They push you around. They push you front. They push you back. And then tomorrow you pick up microphone. Consistency is the key. My brother, it is time we take a very big and dangerous step. It's time we make difficult decisions. It is time we make decisions that when people hear it, they say we are mad. It is time we make a decision that will shock the world. It is time we make a decision that when somebody hear it, the person will say, we are mad. The person will say, we are mad. It is time we make decisions. Decision that when somebody hear it, the person will say you are mad. But you know what? At the end of the day, maybe after 3 months, after 5 months of calling you mad, of criticizing you, the person will come to understand. The person will come to understand that you are not just ordinary. The person will come to understand that you are not just ordinary. So what do? We stick to what we have been doing. We stick to what we decided to do, which is sit at home. We stick to it. We stick to it. We stick to it. Even if they come and say, Nnamdi Kanu will be released tomorrow. You people should not go out. You people should stay, don't stay at home. Let them release him before we stop. Even at the end of the day, if they don't release him, we add more. That is consistency. So you cannot be preaching consistency and you are breaching it. You are violating it at the same time. And you think you want to make a headway. You can never make headway in a struggle when you are not consistent. Consistency is the key. And if you believe in the philosophy of consistency is the key, then you must not back down from this sit at home until the demand you made are met. Cash and carry. Cash and carry. Because people don't understand. I don't think people don't know the meaning of the word they are using. We speak English. We don't know the meaning of the English word we speak. We use word. We don't know the meaning of those words we use. We don't know the word. We don't know the word. Everybody, consistency. I want you people to begin to take along this line. Consistency. But you don't practice it. You don't practice it. Now tell me, what is consistent in these past 2 months? In this last 2 months? Do we have consistency? Is there any consistency? The answer is no. There is no consistency. Because you see this one talking up, you see that one talking down. This one telling you, Nnamdi Kanu must be released. Another one is telling you, Nnamdi Kanu must be brought to court. Which one? What are we demanding? What are our demand? What are we demanding? What is consistency? Yesterday you demand Nnamdi Kanu must be released, and then the next thing now is that he must be brought. If you didn't bring him to court, we are going to sit home. What is that consistency? We need to be consistent. We need to make our demand very clear. Our demand is that Nnamdi Kanu should be released. And that releasing of Nnamdi Kanu have process. The process. So you are using your own hand to destroy the spirit in this struggle. The spirit says consistency. Consistency. That is what the spirit of Biafra want to hear. Consistency. And once you pronounce something, once you pronounce, we want our leader to be released, stick to it. Stick. Every condition you are given, stick to it. That is why when I made a pronouncement of transferring our leader from the DSS to a correctional center, instead of me backing down, instead of me coming down to anything lower than that, I have to increase it. But for now, I still maintain that our leader should be transferred from the DSS to a correctional center. Because I know it is almost impossible for them to just release him like that. But let us take it step by step. And if you are demanding for him to be released unconditionally, you have the right to do that. That is also a welcome. Okay? But you cannot be demanding for him to be released unconditionally. You demand it for almost 2 months now. And then the next thing is that you bring your hand back. Okay, let us just see him in the court. How can you be doing like that? You are betraying the spirit of Biafra. Consistency. Consistency. There is no amount of threat. When you make a decision in struggle, stick by it. They are going to threaten you. They are going to intimidate you. They are going to do everything to you. Stick to it. Stick to it. Irrespective of anything, stick to it. Thank you, Uchenna Agbayiwe, for your super chat. Mwachineke, you are truly Nnamdi Kanu's disciple. Your doggedness and consistency is matchless. Thank you very much. Let me not go and start mentioning all this Afanini here so that it will not bring problem because now we are focusing. Thank you very much. Okay, so it is time we begin to talk to our people to start being reasonable. Consistency. And let me tell you, yes, when he come out, we apologize. Exactly. When he come out, we apologize. To anywhere we are, believe me, if Nnamdi cannot come out today, all these people, everybody will go into hiding. But for now, he is not out. So we are going to do everything we know possible to see that pressure is coming from left and right. But consistency. Let it not be you demand freedom of Nnamdi Kanu and then the next day you are demanding for him to appear in the court. Doesn't make sense. Let us be consistent. And let me tell you, it is only consistency that will take us, take us very far. Focus. Focus. Consistency, focus. Consistency, focus. If we are demanding that we are not going to stop sitting at home until Nnamdi Kanu is released or transferred, we stick to that. Now, there is something, if we are going to sit at home for 1 month because they did not bring Nnamdi Kanu to court. Okay, how many months are we going to sit at home to demand his release? How many months? I am ready to sit at home 1 month. But the question is it when they did not bring him to court, we are going to now change that particular demand? That, okay, since you did not bring him to court, we are now changing that. We are going to sit at home 1 month for you to release him. Consistency. Let us also be very reasonable when we are making this demand. We have to be very reasonable. We are not, the people you are dealing with are smart people too. They hire advisors. Believe me, the people we are dealing with hire advisors who advise them. Thank you very much, Rising Sun News. So if Nnamdi Kanu is brought to court for 5 minutes in front of the judge and his case postponed to February 22, we will still sit at home for 1 month. No, because because my brother, that is exactly the question I raised yesterday. That I said everybody should get ready to sit at home because they may not bring our leader to court. And even if they want to, if they see that we are going to do that, they may decide to bring him to court. When they bring him to court, they will create a scene. I am serious. There is no case. You see, you people don't know how difficult it is. You don't know until you are into legal business. Until you are in legal business, before you understand what I'm saying. It is too difficult. After creating all this scene they are creating, after creating all these things all over the world, you bring Nnamdi Kanu to court, and then you don't have any case against him. You start reading count 1, count 2, and count 3, and all of them conspiracy to commit whatever, conspiracy to treason, and then you read all these things. At the end of the day, it doesn't make sense. You think it is easy for any prosecutor to do that? My brother, we know that in Nigeria, what you have is rubbish. But believe me, no reasonable prosecutor will bring Nnamdi Kanu to court and present the case. But I know that some people don't have shame. Somebody is asking me way forward. What is the way forward? Thank you. This is the kind of question we want. Gasrus, I know that yesterday you talked in a very different way yesterday. So I'm going to answer your question. The way forward is this. There are so many ways forward. Okay? The way forward is consistency. Like I have said now, the way forward is consistency. It doesn't matter what we decide. It doesn't matter. But whenever we decide on something, let us stick to it till the end. That is the way forward. Because if we begin to back down and come up and back down, up and down, we can never succeed. Because they know how to get us. So we need to be, we need to stand, on our toe. We need to be resolute. We need to stand on our word. When we say A, let that A be A. Let that A be A. And that is that is why it is very important. Let us not support lies. When people deliberately bring lies, let us not support it. Irrespective of who the lie is trying to protect, let us not support it. Because when you start to support lies, you can never be consistent. You can never. I am telling you, anybody that is supporting lie, you can never be consistent. Never. Because one day, you support lie. You know that thing is a lie. You support it. And then because you want to cover somebody that is your own. And then tomorrow you see the lie in the other way. And then you say, no, because I'm not covering anybody. I'm going to say it's a lie. Then you are going to use that character to put in what you do. That is where the inconsistency comes in. Inconsistency is a replica, a reflection of our life, how we live. There are people that when they decide something today, okay, they change their mind. Of course, when you are changing it's not like everything you do, you don't change mind. Of course, we are human beings. We change our mind. For example, somebody can decide to do something and then after much thought, you change your mind. But in freedom fighting and in demand for civil rights movement, civil disobedience, and in a situation like what we are doing now, you don't change your mind like that. You don't back down. No, you don't back down. Especially when you are dealing with manipulators. When your manipulator come to you, if manipulator come, if government official, if you do something and they come to you to talk to you, my brother, that thing you did got them. Mark it somewhere that I have now found one secret. That any day I want the attention of these people, I will go and touch that thing. And you get the attention. So anything that makes the government pay attention to you, or the leaders pay attention to you, is something that you must take very seriously. So we have noticed one thing that makes these people to pay attention to us. And it is this sit at home. This sit at home. So, grassroots, the way forward is that we are very consistent. And in this case now, the way forward is that entire Biafra must continue that weekly sit at home. It is dealing with the politicians. Fulani are not giving them, Fulani are giving them sleepless night. And we must make sure that they get more sleepless night until something drastic, something is done. And the only thing that we are looking for is, first of all, for nnamdi Kanu to be transferred to a place where he can have access to medical care, when he can have access, when he can enjoy some kind of fresh air and enjoy some freedom. Not in this underground of DSS. No. That is our demand first. And then when we get to that bridge again, we are going to see how to cross from that bridge to another bridge. Step by step. Step by step. So that is the way forward. The way forward is to stick to this 1 week, every week sit at home, and we can add it. Instead of stopping it, instead of reducing it, we add. And one thing is that when I was advocating, supporting Dr. Malafia, late Dr. Malafia, for 1 week Christian sit at home, we must be looking to that as well. If you want freedom, if you want to exit from Nigeria, you must be ready to carry everybody along. Everybody. When I mean everybody, I mean everybody. And that is why our leader is preaching to Hausa people. Don't you know that? Don't you know that our leader has been calling on Hausa people? Why is our leader calling Hausa people? When we talk about Christians in Nigeria, some of you want Simon Ekpa, bring Simon Ekpa Kebwe, Wetia Kebwe, Pastor Christians Guinea. How many of them are talking? They are not talking. That's a problem. But if there is opportunity today for us to join Christians in Nigeria, which we are, at least me, I'm a Christian, to join Christians in Nigeria to protest and sit at home for 1 week, you are going to say no. Some of you, when you hear 1 month, you begin to advocate. No. Let us try 1 week now. Let us try. That 1 week, you don't want to hear from Samanekpa. Some of you already started advocating for it. This 1 month, instead of that, let us do 1 week. Oh my God. Oh, what a human being. And that is inconsistent. And when you hear me shouting 1 week, oh, 1 week, you want to kill everybody. You want to kill everybody. At least, even instead of 1 week, let us have 2 days now. My brother, we need to be serious. We need to be serious. Very, very serious. Our leader, we need to do everything to put pressure. And the pressure we have now is this. This is at home is dealing with the government. You people don't know the insult. Some people say, how does that concern Buhari? My brother, it concerns Buhari. Do you know? You don't even know that he pays Buhari more than he pays you. Or the man in Aso Rock, the fake Buhari in Aso Rock. He pays him. He pays the presidency. The international community, all these things that are happening in the Southeast is going into history book. It is going to be in the history that the entire Biafra went on every day, every week a sit at home. It is going to be a history book under Buhari. So I want to show you now how the Fulani stole 500 billion from the CBN. 500 billion from CBN to fund terrorism. 500 billion from CBN to fund terrorism. So you see where their money is coming from. You know where their money is coming from. Thank you for Super Chat, Jonathan Benson. We appreciate you. Do you know where the Fulani money and arms and ammunition is coming from? It's coming from money. They have stolen 500 billion from Central Bank of Nigeria. How many of you are hearing about it? How many of you are hearing about it? They have given the money to Fulani to buy arms. They have given it to Boko Haram to buy arms. And what they do is to come and cover it. After they give the money to Fulani, they come and cover it. And MFLA, or what is it called, is doing everything to cover the money. 500 billion. I want you to check how much. 500 billion. Do you know how much is 500 billion? You don't know. Let us go there. 1 moment.
Yeah. Oh my God. Let me talk to you. Hello, sir. Yeah. So, can we think of anywhere across both heads where we can, push the other movement from cash and PPD or some other places, bring it back, or you understand, or I'm looking at it, the maximum that I can negotiate is 20 billion on CIA because that is the one that is not paid that we have approved for. So, because I've looked at the account, that is the cash approved due. Yes, sir. That is anything because they are 18 for, then there is this 2 billion that the members have for something to be done for EXPOSITION. Like I said, they've taken it as a coup. So that is the maximum we can get from expenses.
You see, 500 billion to Fulani, 500 billion to Fulani. While we are contributing money, they are giving 500 billion to Fulani. And you know what? After they give 500 billion to Fulani, you know what they did? They want to now see how to cover the money. Now, and when you listen to the code they are using, how they are talking, you find out that these guys are retired criminals. All of them are criminals. They are talking like people on the Dalobu. They are talking, you know, they are talking like, you know, they don't finish their sentence. They don't finish their sentence. Code. That is how criminals talk. Criminals, all of them. They don't finish their sentence. They talk and they cut it, and other person code what other person, because they know that the wire is being listened to. So they talk and they code, and this one is talking and they code it, and then he talk and he pause. So he don't need to finish the sentence. That is to show you that these guys are criminally minded people.
They are going to talk the budget. At least my partner expenses don't increase by 1 billion last yearly. I think we can't go into that case. My other operation.
MFLA is shouting, "Oh my God, what are we going to do?"
Now, what's our shareholder for? 34. Yeah? 34 billion. 34.
You see, he wanted to say 34. You don't want to any number you are hearing here is billion. No? If you hear 500, they are talking about billion. If you hear 200, they are talking about billion. So, but they don't say billion. It is only when the other one is saying it's only when the other one is saying what they can put they can complete the sentence. You know, BB.
Wow.
You see, they're all gathered. They're all gathered there, trying to cover Fulani. Okay. Take deep breath. Ah man, we are packing our brain. Bonus. You see, thinking of all available options. Ndiori, these are criminals leading the country. You can imagine where 400 billion is missing. Do you know how much the 500 billion is going? What the 500 billion is going to do? 500 billion is going to fix hospital. It's going to fix road. It's going to build a lot of infrastructure. 500 billion.
We are thinking of all available options. Because shareholders want to take 4 million, we need to put it on market to take our shareholders from the negative, which is dangerous. The negative? Yes. No. We can't do that one.
Okay.
That would be dangerous.
Okay, that would be dangerous. Hi, Chineke God.
What do we do? The wise thought that came is that can we get the finance ministry to agree to take someone, even if it's just for the record?
Even if it's just for the record. Do you see how they cover fraud?
Even if it's just to do some book work.
Even if it is to do some book. Do you see what government officials are doing? Criminals. This is why Nigeria is a fraud. You see?
Okay, what do we want finance to do in this case?
Okay.
Well, the thought was that maybe if they can just do some discussion with them, right saying that the government will have to maybe appropriated or something.
This is the reason why when you talk about Biafra, they want to lynch you. Okay? When you talk about Biafra, they want to lynch you. These people, they say, what are you? And there's some people will say, your elite, they are not supporting you. Why would somebody like Ukeje or KJ or whatever support you? Why would MFLA support you? Why would all this? This is happening every sector of Nigeria economy. Criminals. If the governor's own is even worse. The governor's own is worse. That is why when you, oh my God, that is why when you look at these people, you are expecting people in this government to come and support Biafra. Are you normal? Are you normal at all? That is, we are not expecting them. This is the last thing they will do. That is why when they hear nnamdi kanu, they want to enter ground. That is why when they hear Biafra, they are, everything in them is in flame. They want to die instead of hearing Biafra. That is why some people will say, over their dead body will Biafra come. Because of this. I want you to listen to government officials committing fraud, crime, and the finance ministry, everything is involved. The only thing they need to do is to write paper. Once they write paper, that is the end. The money is gone. And the money is in the hand of Fulani. They are buying AK-47. They are paying ransom to them. They are giving them. And Buhari is looking for money to borrow. The man in Asarok is looking for money. How much they say you want to borrow? Is it $4 billion? I don't know. 500 billion. I want you to convert it into a dollar for you to know how many dollar it is. But they say the president want to borrow money. Hey, Chineke mere. One Nigeria. I am asking you, convert 500 billion to dollar. How much president wanted to borrow? How much? $42 billion? $42 billion? Okay, now let us continue. I will shock you today. Just watch.
Wow.
Damn it. The America.
Because I don't know.
I don't know.
I even said we look about convention.
Okay.
There's nothing much you can do there.
Nothing much you can do there. I don't have an intervention. That's not what. Look at them. Look at them. Fathers.
Wow.
Fathers and grandfathers. Incompetent leaders. Fulani will have our more. How do we get out of this issue? Go to the Fulani you gave the money.
Because they know themselves to be very careful because, they don't want them.
Auditor themselves need to be very careful.
They are
okay. Wow. Tough one. Tough one. Tough one. Fulani is smiling to where they buy arms.
Yeah.
Money has been paid. The bank has recognized that amount in their income. And naturally, the auditors were also asked to confirm some of them. So if they did not deposit that money in the bank, and if the bank have not confirmed it, and if the auditor have not confirmed it, what do? They will write it off. They will write it off. and then account a balance again. Account a balance, they will write it off. But now the man is saying that because that money has been confirmed, the other money has been confirmed, and bank have received it, so for that reason, they can't touch that one again. You see? They can't touch that one again. But had it been that this is happening before the bank confirmed that money, they wouldn't have confirmed that money. They will use it to write this one off. Ahanazo, country, and move. What Nigeria, and move. Tomorrow you will come, all of you shouting one Nigeria don't even eat 3 times a day. And all here now runu guy man. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a scam. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a scam. He's a scammer. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a scammer. Look at your central bank governors. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I want to see that has past 4 eyes. That man has past 4. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a criminal. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a scammer. Look at the government official. Everybody is a criminal. I said Nigeria breed criminals. And that is what is that is where we are different. We are different. We are different. 500 billion. Just like that. Fulani carry it. They share it. Goes to Boko Haram. And you are here. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a criminal. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a scammer. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is this. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is that. Have Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stolen your 500 billion? Have Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stolen your money? But look at it. Your collective money is being stolen every day. Every blessed day. They give it to Fulani to buy arms and ammunition because war is coming to Nigeria. Now, let us watch.
We had about 150 video, which was what was in December.
Then the initial thought was look at the heavy edge that bought into that. But we also realized that they had their end of the year at December.
So they will recognize that. And I was just asking
about our average gain. The use for this year. Billion.
It is already
very high.
Because if not, it will become lower.
1 naira or 2 naira, that will change the whole thing. You see? You see?
No.
The first time.
We talk about that because we're looking at how much the revenue is. Because the issue will be that we make so much revenue of social amount and we spend the whole thing. So we have to get the money that we were spending. No, we go to this and we are not going to work, not at this time.
Criminals. Criminals. These are the people. These are the people who are supposed to be in DSS dungeon, not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You hear them? Did you see them? 500 billion that could change entire southern Nigeria for. They should use that money to build something. If Nigeria is a country where you have accountability, 500 billion is a big money that will build a world-class infrastructure.
Now, so far, we have been able to see about 20 billion. Which is this kind. We said that we have to discuss the day. So after 20 billion, how much is left? 100.
120. Okay. 110. That's still a lot. Oh my God. Governor Chico B of Central Bank. Now, let me. You have seen them. You have seen them in. My brother. You have seen them in the secret. Do you want to see them in the physical? Do you want to see them in the physical? Oh my God. You don't know how prepared we are. Huh? Do you want to see them in the physical? Do you want? I want you to answer me. I want you to tell me, I want to see them in the physical. Tell me, I want to see them in the physical. Do you want to see them in the physical? They say yes. Do you want to see them in the physical? Okay. First of all, let us check. Let us check how many likes we have. We have about 5,800 people watching. We have almost 6,000 people watching at the moment. 2,700 on YouTube. So let us see how many likes we have first before we go to physical. Do you want to see them physical? Everybody is saying yes. You want to see them in the physical. This is the reason why you must abandon everything you do and start fighting for Biafra. Because in Nigeria, you have no future. In Nigeria, you have no future. Absolutely no future. We have 2,700 people watching from YouTube, and we have only 1,000 likes. So let us go to 1,500. Let us go to 1,500 likes. We are going to have commercial, and then after this commercial, we come. For. Before then, we will want to see 1,500 to 1,800 likes. It's not going to take you time, because when you like it, you are pushing it for other people to come and watch. Now, after this commercial, we are going physical. Don't miss the physical. It's very important. The physical is very important. Don't miss it. One moment. We are going commercial now. Go and hit the like button.
Land of the sea, in the time of reality, the destiny of a great nation, Biafra, lies on the shoulders of a referendum.
Freedom of the people begins with their right to determine their existence, regardless of any external force.
We live under the control of the colonial masters before the independence. And from the day of independence till now,
nothing have changed in the zoo contraption.
The evil colonial masters take control of the falsely amalgamated contraption of the zoological republic called Nigeria. In our educational sector, we are being controlled.
In our religious sector, we are being controlled.
In the military, we have no total control of it.
The Nigerian government is totally still in the hands of the
fantastic
government,
who remote controls every affair of the Nigerian state. They regard and treat us as slaves because they are even colonial masters.
Biafrans can no longer accept such fates.
We are tired of forced marriage and slavery.
Hit the like button up to 1,500, 1,300 now.
Today, we suffer from mental
and we still have what, 2,700 people watching on YouTube alone.
Biafra restoration will spell total freedom, and with referendum, Biafra restoration is sure.
We have never experienced any total peace in Nigeria.
We have 1,400.
And ethnic wars has been the constant activities of the zoological.
Let us go there, let us go there.
I'm making for the blind to take the lead.
We pay for everything we need. Food, water, shelter, and even the air we breathe.
Let us go there, we have 1,400 likes.
What we believe
and what we desire.
Biafra restoration will give us freedom. And with referendum, Biafra restoration is sure. When we preach peace, they give us war.
When we preach love,
hit the like button, hit the like button.
When we campaign for true federalism, they killed us.
And insist on oligarchy system of government in the hands of dictators from their birth to root tribe.
And when we say restructuring,
Our lands will be restructured with fire from their hell.
Hit the like button, hit the like button.
Our houses will be destroyed.
Our loved ones will die.
Hunger and tax rules our days, forcing us to become beggars.
And we become wanderers all over the world.
Biafra restoration will give us freedom. And with referendum, Biafra restoration is certain.
Speak, die.
If you do not speak, you perish.
Death is the penalty for saying the truth. And when you think the lies will save you, mass destruction becomes the reward.
We practice one
So you can
traveling
invite,
and living
when
in
you are
their
doing that,
land,
you are inviting
developing
other
it with
people.
our hard-earned money.
You are
Despite
inviting
their
other
hatred.
viewers to
But they
come.
have been practicing divided Nigeria.
We are going to go physical now.
sticks to their lips.
They never invest and will never invest in our lands.
Neither will they promote any development.
Every mass killing in Nigeria is always centered on Biafrans.
This is the naked truth. And now listen to the conclusion.
Here we go. We've hit 1,500 likes. We've hit the 1,500 likes. And now we are going to go physical. Our own is that we kept our promise. We kept our promise. We are always very consistency. You know, we believe in consistency. We are very consistent in what we do. So we don't deceive you. We are going physical. Yes, we are going physical. We are going physical. We have finished the secret. We have finished the secret part of it, which is the audio, the wire part of it. Now we are going physical. I want everybody to watch this. One moment. Now, what I'm about to show you now will tell you how evil politicians in Nigeria are. It doesn't matter where they come from. We know our own politicians, we don't trust them. The politicians in Nigeria are evil. I want you just listen to this man, right? You all listen to them, how they were sweating in their pants, how they were peeing in their pants, how they want to cover the 500 billion, how they want to do, you know, all these things they did, all these things they said, everything they said. Now, look at a criminal now acting.
That they are also going to face a wrath. A few questions. Has Nigerians ever asked how exactly Aboki FX collects his data that he publishes on his website?
Chai! A criminal you just saw now sweating on the phone. The phone was falling off his hand. He was sweating. Look at him now. Look at him now. He want to blame others. He want to look for where to collect the money. He want to look at what this man is acting here. Let me go there.
How many BDCs can claim that they have either seen a staff of Aboki FX come in to ask for daily rates? Or how many BDCs send daily returns on exchange rate to Aboki FX?
Chai.
How then do they determine what the rate is and they post them illegally on their website? In which other country will an unlicensed single person be the one that sets exchange rate in that country? How come he sets exchange rate of our own currency? Why is he not setting exchange rate for pounds and dollar?
Can you imagine?
Or pounds and South African rand?
Yes.
Or pounds and Ghana CD? Why target Nigeria? And yet you are a Nigerian. You choose to live in London, enjoy all the spoils in London at the expense of the blood of Nigerians.
Oh my God.
You will pay for
Clap
it.
for him. Clap for him. And the one thing that will shock you. One thing that will shock you is that everybody working with him know that he's lying. Everybody, all of them, they are there looking at this man lying to Nigerians. Everybody know that he's lying. The people working with him, the people who were part of the conversation I just played now, all of them know that everything he's saying here is just a makeup, lies, to cover up what you're listening on that tape. But you know what? They will be standing there. They will be pretending. They will be pretending. They will be very, very serious. When we talk about Biafra, you see their family, their boys, the people that pay salary every month. They will say, Biafra waiting, Biafra waiting. My God, they work for CBN, which can Biafra. And that one, inside his mind, he will say, child, oh God, please, don't ever let this Biafra come. Because this people don't know what I'm getting in this government. You think that when he's shouting one Nigeria is because he loves you. He doesn't love you. It's because of the crime going on here. It's because this MFLA now, go and touch him now. Tell him, come and support Biafra. For where? How can a criminal like this support Biafra? Because of this crime he is committing here now. 500 billion is one. Only one crime. This is one crime. 500 billion is gone. Only one crime. 500 billion is gone. How can somebody like that come and support the disintegration of Nigeria? Is it crazy? Which country will do that one? My brother, listen to the lie. Listen. These are your leaders. These are your leaders. Look at him.
The CBN Act Section 2 does make it clear.
He is quoting Section 2 of CBN Act. Oh my
that
God.
Only the central bank can determine the value of the naira. And yet, a single unscrupulous individual who lives in London continues to manipulate the rate of the Nigerian or rate of...
God, he is accusing other people of manipulating the rate of exchange. Chineke God. The thing he did, the crime he committed, he is now claiming that other people are manipulating. Chineke God. This is what you see. It is everywhere. It is in the police. It is in the army. That is why when they come to East, they go and tell their people to go and start killing their own officers in the East so that they will call it IPOB. So that they will call it ESN. This is happening in all sectors of the economy. They will go inside the bush and they are going to cut the bamboo tree. Bo, 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 and they will run outside. They will run to the road. Onye na-egbu achara. Ha ga n'ime ọhịa, egbu achara. Bo, 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 bo. They will run out to the street. It is happening in the southeast. They will go and kill policemen, bomb police station, destroy police station, and they say it's IPOB. They will go and kill people in the checkpoint, collect their guns, bomb them, and they say it's IPOB. It is the same thing happening now in the CBN. Obana IPOB is an exchange, bureau the exchange. This man would have just begun to call IPOB name. IPOB is manipulating this. IPOB is meanwhile, he is the one doing it. At least you heard it from the audio. They are now trying to cover up the crime of 500 billion they gave to Fulani to buy arms and ammunition for the war that is coming. Jihad. My brother, that money can never be traced. No be juju be that. Now let us watch. Watch as this man is lying to Nigerians and to the world.
A single unscrupulous individual who lives in London continues to manipulate the rate of the Nigerian or rate of for Nigerians, continues to make huge profits, continues to collect these profits in cash ATM in London, while other Nigerians suffer the consequences of this action. We will not allow this to continue
at all. How can you allow it?
What kind of registration does he have that allows him to do the kind of business he's doing?
I don't know. I don't know.
People should tell me. How exactly does he collect this data? Do you know any BDC that supplies this data?
You see?
He should come out and give us this information.
Oh my God.
If he doesn't come out, we will find him.
I will find him.
I have given instruction to our expert.
Chineke God. This, oh my God. Nigeria breed criminals. Nigeria breed criminals. Everything in Nigeria is crime. They breed criminals. Look at this man. This man that you just listen to his voice now, no? Peeing, looking for a way to cover crime he committed. He's now, we are going to, do you see how he's reading the paper? We are going to find you. We are going to get you. You are... This Nigeria have insulted us. This country have insulted people. People who are learned and very smart and brainy. Scattered all over the world. Look at the impunity going on there. Look at somebody who is a central governor, a central bank governor. Shame. Hey, which one are we going to talk? Are we going to talk about the dead man in Asorok? Are we going to talk about this one? CBN governor. A retired criminal. A retired criminal. He continued the criminal. That is why we are going to find them. We are going to find them. Did you see how this man is reading like Chineke God? Hey. Now listen.
To go after his website. And let it be clear, we will go after him.
Yes,
because we cannot allow this to continue. Since inception of this company in 2015,
yes,
he kept filing same cash at hand and net assets and shareholders funds. You may go ahead and check his UK filing.
We'll go ahead. We are checking.
Yet millions of naira and thousands of dollars go through his account.
Exactly.
So that is the story of Aboki FX.
That is the story of Aboki FX. Where is the 500 billion? Where is the 500 billion? How does that got to do with Aboki? Did Aboki go into the account and pull 500 billion?
Here that is making news in social media.
I'm
not on social media. But let him come and meet me in Central Bank. Let him show his face.
Okay.
Those who feel they want to support him, to fight me, come out.
Okay.
Let's fight.
All right. We are fighting now. We are out. Chineke. Chineke God. Those who want to fight me should not come out and fight. Chai. He had a mad reason. He had a mad reason. Hi, my people. Do you want to know? Do you want to know? Somebody said WWF. What the fuck? Hi, a whole central bank governor. Criminals everywhere. Now, I want you to understand, we are talking about 500 billion. Billion. Nobody has been able to tell me. Chineke God. What is going on? Now, let me also show you something. Let me show you something. Now, that money, part of that money that is missing now, that they have used to purchase, to give to Fulani to buy arms and ammunition, and then other ones that are missing all these years, they have been stealing the money. This is where they decided to spend part of them. They decided to spend part of them here. $500 each person at the UN. $500. Nigeria refused to protest for the very first time in history. They went and hired black Americans. They are paying them $500 each. I want people in America to make sure they look for the person who organized this scam. Paying people $500 for progress. They should locate him. We are going to investigate him to know how much they get from the 500 billion.
Sir, do you mind I ask a few questions? Can I record you?
Alright.
I just want to know what is going on today.
Well, this is protesting for Nigeria.
Oh, for Nigeria?
Yeah.
Okay. Stronger Nigeria. Say Nigerian Christian,
not
target of genocide or ethnic cleansing. So what part of Nigeria are you? You're not in Nigeria. So how then you're not in Nigeria and you're protesting for Nigeria?
Can you imagine what they say? Nigerian Christian not target.
But you know, when you got to protest,
so
you got to protest with the information and the stuff that is happening.
For you to know how stupid the Fulanis are, they say Nigeria Christians not target. Who are the target then? So they are targeting somebody. They are targeting somebody, they are targeting group, but not Christian. You see, do you see why I have been shouting for a 7 days in support of Dr. Malafia's suggestion? Do you see why? Now, some of you that were attacking me for supporting that Christian sit at home for 1 week. Do you know the reason why they write Christian there? You don't know. Do you know the reason why they write Christians are not target in Nigeria? Do you know? Because they know the power in that thing I was advocating. They know the power in what Dr. Malafia said. They know that that will be the end of Nigeria. They know. They know that any day Christians succeeded in sitting at home for 1 week in Nigeria, that Biafra you are fighting for, that is the beginning of Biafra. That day Biafra will be declared. But you see, you don't understand that. Hatred covered your face because Simon Ekpa is advocating for it. You think you are the only one who wants Biafra. You see, did you see them carrying any other thing there? You see that this signboard you see here, very important. Nigeria Christians are not target. Why did they not write Muslims are not target? Why did they not write any? Because we have to use this Christianity, whether you like it or not. Because I am a Christian. Everything that now they killed Obadia, they killed the Dr. Malafia because of that. That could be or should be one of the strongest weapons we are going to use to fight Nigeria. Every Christian to come together. We can't do this thing alone. We need others. You have to be very reasonable. We need others. And this is a time where we cannot just sit and say, okay, what to consign us? They should come and join. No! If anybody raise up hand, we have to run and take him. Because we need this freedom more than anybody. We, the Biafrans, need this freedom more than anybody. We need it more than anybody in Nigeria. So I want you to understand that whatever I am saying, whatever I am doing, I am just doing it with passion. I have no ulterior motive in this struggle. I have nothing to hide in this struggle. But everything I do, one day you are going to see the result. One day you are going to see where it is coming from, where it is going. Now you see somebody carrying Christians are not target. Why? Why do they write Christian is not target? Because they know what it could be if Christian in Nigeria decided to embark on 1 week sit at home. That would be the end of Nigeria. It will be the end. Completely end. But you know what? They use the people that I am fighting Biafra with to fight it. Because if IPOB worldwide decide to embark on supporting and projecting and propagating Christians to support Christians sit at home, we are going to be successful. But they will leave it. and start fighting something else. If we have used the energy, all this week to propagate Christians sitting at home in Nigeria, by now, a lot of GOs, a lot of pastors, all this, they may have been preaching it. Did you not hear Mbaka? Did you not hear Mbaka? Did you not hear the latest Mbaka preaching? Did you not hear it? I'm going to play it here. Well, don't worry. A moment. I think we have
So how do you know that Nigerian Christians are not the target? How did you know that?
I don't know.
So why do you have the placard?
You see, how did you know that the Christians are not the target? How did you know that? He don't know. They just wrote it and give it to him.
Look, let me tell you, me, I protest for anybody. I help a lot of people.
So you were paid to do this?
Yeah.
Or you paid to do this?
Yes.
I just joined in with everybody.
Because you didn't know it.
Black, white.
No, I understand. It is good to support brothers, to support the culture, but also it is also good to protest and pass the right information, right?
It's a lot of information going out here, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people twist a lot of things up.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure what...
But you got to do a little bit of digging.
However, you know what I'm saying? I'm just here to help everybody out.
I understand that. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. You're doing what they ask you to do.
Yeah.
At least you're paid to do this, and you're doing what you get paid for.
No, it's not about pay, you know what I'm saying? It's just about helping people out.
I understand, but they gave you the wrong information, though. I'm just trying to help to bring you out. We all are from Africa. So when they give an information that is not correct,
I don't know what was correct. All I was told that they needed me for this.
For this. Who was that brought you people here?
I got a bunch of little kids over there in the Bronx.
In the Bronx?
They asked me, yo, Tone, will you go over there and help us out? So I decided to go over there and help them out.
No problem. Thank you very much. I just wanted to know what is going on. Thank you. Sir, good day. Is it okay if I talk to you on the camera?
I'm really not supposed to do that. The guy is, you know, he's in charge.
Okay, they don't want you guys to talk on the camera. All right, no problem. Huh? We're Biafrans. Huh? We are Biafrans.
Okay.
Yeah. So they don't want you talking to us?
That's what he told me.
But where are you from, though? I just want to know that. So you're not from Nigeria?
No.
How come you have Nigeria in your list?
I can't go. I should have said that.
All right, I understand, no problem. No, I would not. Hello, brothers. Is it okay if I talk to you guys on camera? Okay, please. I just want to find out what is going on here today. You're protesting? Yeah, I see your plaque that says stronger together. So, what part of Nigeria are you from, sir? Huh? Do you mind me asking that?
You don't have any place. You don't know. Do you know where Nigeria is?
Where are you from, sir?
This guy don't know where Nigeria is in the map.
So in no one talk because in bus don't come out. People will pay them don't come out.
But this is bad.
They ask them to come and help us. They are helping out. It's okay. They don't know anything.
How much money they pay the person that is organizing it?
It's all right. It's all right. Exactly. You should know why you're carrying placards and the reason why you're carrying placards. You understand? I can see my sister. I just want to know what part of Nigeria you're from. We all are from there. Huh? I'm from the east. The eastern part of huh? Where you from? What's your name? Huh? Your name? I'm from the eastern part of Nigeria. It's called Biafra. So where are you from? Semper?
Okay, listen, his friend over there is giving him sign. He shouldn't stop.
Is that right? Thank you. We know what's going on. Thank
you. You just watch that. You've just watched that. And let me also show you that we are talking about 500 billion, sorry. 500 billion. 500 billion. Now, this is Southeast Biafra land.
Situation report. We are going to Owerri now. No road. Before electrical. No road. Better use transport, don't drive. Bro. Hey! Now, wow. Before electrical nature.
Look out.
Before electrical nature.
Did you see that?
Situation report. We are going to Owerri now. No road. Before electrical. No road. Better use transport, don't drive. Bro. Hey! Now, wow. Before electrical nature. Before electrical nature.
Did you see that? Now you will not see anybody. This is it's gonna take almost a decade. It's gonna stay there for a decade before they fix it. And even if they're going to fix it, they are going to fix it in a very shady way that it will not last for few months or few years. And again, we are in the problem again. So I'm going to stop here, and you have just watched what makes you what you watch today is the reason why most of the politicians will never support Biafra. They will never support Oduduwa. They will never support disintegration of Nigeria because they are criminal and they will not survive in a decent and sane society. They will never survive. They will not survive. They don't want to, they cannot live without crime. They cannot live without corruption. They cannot live without loot. You can imagine where a central bank governor is involved in this kind of deep crime and corruption. You can imagine. Just think about it. If a central bank governor can be this dubious, you can imagine. Do you know, I'm telling you, somebody who is in money, you can imagine where the amount, where, you know, the amount is stealing his own, 500 billion. And they are sharing it to Fulanis. They're sharing it to people who are going to America to be giving 500. But you, as a Nigerian, when they want you to protest, they give you 500 naira. 500 naira in Abuja. You tie rapper, you come and start protesting. On this note, I'm going to say, may God bless you. Thank you very much for watching. May God bless Biafra. May God bless the Oduduwa Republic. May God bless the Middle Belt. May God bless Amazonia. May God bless ESN. May God bless IPOB Worldwide. May God bless nnamdi Kanu. May God bless you watching this program. Remember to go join our Telegram channel where we are going to launch our app. Very, very important. Telegram link is posted or was posted on my page. It is on our page now. If you go there, you will see the Telegram. Go and join so that immediately we get to 2,000, we are going to release the app and you are going to test it and tell us what you think. Thank you very much. May God bless you. God bless Amazonia, and good night. Have a very, very, very wonderful good night. Yes, Ogechi, I have to sleep.